Are your dining habits quietly draining your wallet? With the rising cost of eating out and the often overlooked financial implications, it's time to rethink your approach to dining. How much could you save by swapping restaurant meals for homemade delights? Stay tuned to discover practical tips and insights on transforming your dining habits for better financial health. Elevate your finances with WealthWise Insider, wisdom for wealth builders. Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. In this video, we'll delve into the staggering reality of dining expenses that might be draining your bank account without you even realizing it. Dining out has traditionally been regarded as a pricier indulgence compared to eating at home. However, the disparity in cost between restaurant dining and home-cooked meals is becoming more pronounced. Over the past year, the expense of preparing meals at home rose by 2%, while dining out expenses surged by 9%. This uptick can be attributed in part to inflationary pressures, including heightened wage demands driven by state-mandated minimum wage hikes or businesses raising pay to address labor shortages. Certain eateries like Chipotle, which increased hourly wages to an average of $15 in 2021, have passed these expenses onto consumers, resulting in price hikes of up to 4%. Additionally, the cost of restaurant meals is escalating, partly due to short-term factors such as increased food expenses, particularly for meat. In addition to labor costs, other factors such as global supply chain disruptions have significantly impacted restaurant expenses. For instance, during recent events, transportation bottlenecks and delays in shipping have led to shortages of key ingredients, further driving up costs. Restaurants also face increased prices for utilities and rent, contributing to the overall rise in dining out expenses. These overhead costs, combined with consumer demand, exacerbate the price inflation seen by patrons. The situation underscores the interconnectedness of global markets and the direct effect on local dining costs. Despite these rising costs, Americans continue to dine out more frequently. This trend begs the question, how detrimental is this to our long-term financial objectives? According to the Bureau of Labor, the average American household spends approximately $3,000 annually on dining out. Eliminating frequent dining out from your budget is among the most effective ways to bolster your financial standing. While the occasional outing is acceptable, many individuals engage in this practice excessively. To illustrate, if you earn $12 per hour and purchase a $24 meal, you've essentially expended 2 hours worth of earnings on that single meal. To further elucidate, let's consider a scenario where you purchase lunch every weekday throughout the year instead of bringing your own to work. With the average fast food meal costing around $10, your weekly expenditure would amount to $50. Over a year comprising 52 weeks, this translates to $2,600. While this figure may not seem substantial, it excludes additional expenses incurred when dining at upscale restaurants or for other dining occasions. Further emphasizing the impact on personal finances, the National Restaurant Association reports that the average American now allocates a larger portion of their budget to dining out than in previous decades. This shift reflects changing lifestyle choices, but also highlights the financial implications of convenience eating. Moreover, a study by the Consumer Expenditure Survey reveals that dining out is the third largest expense category for most households, trailing only housing and transportation. This trend suggests a significant opportunity for financial optimization by reassessing and reducing these expenditures. Initially, altering the habit of dining out daily will prove challenging. Breaking a routine, especially one that provides satisfaction, may feel like sacrificing a part of oneself due to its entrenched nature in one's schedule. However, consistently remind yourself that this change is for the greater good. Restaurants typically apply a 300% markup on their offerings, covering service and convenience costs. Often, you could replicate a $15 restaurant meal at home for just $5. Admittedly, Homemade food may not precisely replicate the taste of professionally prepared dishes. Nonetheless, at times, it's worth the expense to indulge in a meal crafted by a skilled chef. People frequent restaurants for various reasons: socializing, marking celebrations, exploring new culinary experiences, or simply taking a break from busy routines. However, if dining out becomes a regular convenience, opting to cook at home can lead to substantial savings. These savings could significantly contribute to both short-term and long-term financial goals. Even replacing just one restaurant meal per week with homemade options could result in approximately $500 in annual savings. Moreover, home-prepared meals tend to be healthier compared to typical restaurant fare. Individuals who cook at home typically consume more nutrients and less fat and sugar than those who rely solely on restaurant dining. Research from the USDA indicates that meals prepared at home tend to have a higher nutritional value, with increased intakes of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, and lower consumption of calories and unhealthy fats. This nutritional advantage contributes to better health outcomes and potentially lower healthcare costs over time. Additionally, the Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, has noted that home cooking often results in less food waste compared to restaurant meals, aligning with sustainable living practices. These environmental and health benefits underscore the multifaceted value of home-prepared meals beyond mere cost savings. To reduce dining out frequency, it's essential to devise a plan. Determine in advance what meals will replace dining out occasions. Consider setting aside time on a Sunday to plan meals for the upcoming week. Then procure the necessary ingredients. Additionally, preparing meals in advance and freezing them can streamline the process, requiring only reheating before consumption. Improving spending habits regarding food can be challenging, but without a structured plan, reverting to previous habits becomes far too easy. Another valuable tip to consider is utilizing the right credit card to maximize savings on groceries or dining expenses. Many credit cards provide 3% cashback on restaurant dining, including takeout and eligible delivery services, while others offer similar benefits for grocery purchases. By selecting the appropriate credit card for these transactions, you can enhance your savings. Quitting the frequent consumption of fast food can alleviate a significant amount of stress from your life. Not only will you experience improved health, but your finances will also benefit. It's important to acknowledge that breaking this habit may not be achieved immediately, perhaps not even after several attempts. However, persistence is key, and with continued effort, success is attainable. Transitioning to more frequent home-cooked meals can instill a sense of control in various aspects of your life, such as fitness routines and personal finances. Consider giving it a try or multiple tries and observe the positive changes in your life. As we wrap up, we'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed a shift in your dining expenses lately? And if so, how are you adjusting your budget accordingly? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to WealthWise Insider for more insights on achieving financial prosperity. Until next time, remember, smart wealth, wise future.